Welcome to this episode of Growing at Reiman Gardens. My name is Betsy Eness and I'm the indoor horticulturist at Reiman Gardens. This week we'll be talking about making some simple holiday adornments for your home out of horticultural materials. The materials that we're using today are fresh cranberries, floral wire, a glue gun, some ribbon of your choice, floral water tubes, a pruner, a scissors, craft glue, glitter, a bell can be used for embellishment, and also some greenery. And then we're going to start with our basic foam ball that you can buy in a variety of sizes depending on what size of kissing ball that you would like to create. We're going to go ahead and cover that with the Spanish moss. The first part of the process is creating a way to hang the ball that can support the weight. They do get a little bit heavier than you would expect. What I'm going to use is a metal plant stake, and I'm going to just stick it through the middle of the ball, creating a hole. I try to center it the best I can. In order to get the ribbon through, which is going to be what supports it, I make a needle with the floral wire, and I just do that by bending it over and sliding my ribbon into it. And just like you would sewing, I take that needle and find the hole. There it is. And I slide that through to the other side. After I get it through, I go ahead and take off that wire and continue to pull the ribbon up through. When I've reached the desired length, I then take the bottom ribbon and tie it in the knot. You can get that's our first step. The next step isn't a required step, but is something that I did just so I could add some different flourishes of greenery or of flowers. We even have put roses in these. This is just a flower water tube, and I insert it at the bottom as close to that knot as I can. Just press the spiky end in and then give it a good push. And there I've got a place where I can have a reservoir of water to put greenery in. The next step is to cover the ball with moss. Just using a glue gun. I work in little patches at a time because the glue obviously will cool. And attach the moss. Helps cover up the white styrofoam ball so you don't see that unnatural color as those cranberries get glued on and as they dry. I then take the cranberries out and I sort through the cranberries. You don't want to use cranberries that have any soft sides on them. They'll last much longer if you have a solid cranberry. So when you squeeze it, you don't want to feel any soft spots on there. Cranberries have such a beautiful color, and they have different grades of color, and they will naturally form just beautiful shades when you put them on. I use the side of the cranberry that's white. I then put just glue on there, on that white end, and individually put each cranberry on. One of the special finishing touches for the cranberry balls was a little technique we used with a quilting pin, craft glue, and glitter. And what I did was I just dipped the head of the pin in the glue and then dipped it in the glitter and let them dry overnight. And then we stuck the pin into the styrofoam between the cranberries to add a little bit extra glitter. One of the last things you'll do after you finish putting the cranberries on is to use these floral pins and put a bow on the top. Another variation on the same design is to take a foam ball and buy some Christmas colored potpourri and take the dried flowers from that, and using your glue gun, the same way we did with a Spanish moss, just cover the surface and then randomly place different flowers across the surface. Now on this one, you'll still see a few green spots where the ball, you can see the foam through the ball. And just to cover those up, I also use the glue gun and just stick some moss in those open holes. You have a nice variation on the same kissing ball with also a pretty Christmas scent. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Growing at Reiman Gardens. Hope you enjoy your holiday decorating. If you'd like to see more videos, please join us at reimangardens.com.